What's happening, people? What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another great week of Twisted Transitions. I see you guys slowly starting to come in. Slowly but surely starting to come in. What's happening, man? Lots to talk about and stuff today. Lots to talk about. Man, I got my son is asking all kind of stuff right now. Let's see. My bad. I'm usually not distracted, but people tend to reach out to me and stuff while I'm trying to do my show. So sorry about that, guys. Welcome in. It looks like everybody is in the building. We got DJ G5. What's good? DJ J Torture, DJ Lilo, DJ Griffology, DJ Magic Mike in the building, and Wayne DJ Island Boy. What's happening? All right, guys. So, first of all, I just want to tell you that South Carolina weather is absolutely terrible. And I can tell you one thing, this weekend is supposed to be 70 degrees, but right now it's in like the 40s. And so I didn't know whether to have a jacket on or have long sleeves on or come in here. But like, if I go downstairs, my office and everything is upstairs. So if I go downstairs, I mean, it's freezing cold down there. You can almost damn near catch a cold downstairs, but upstairs, it's like, it feels a little bit better. It feels like I got a little bit more heat and stuff up here. I mean, I understand heat rises, but it doesn't make any sense how this weather, like earlier today, I was fine. And now all of a sudden it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy and stuff to me. I can never get used to it. I can never get settled. And that's why we call it South Carolina weather. So, look, more people coming in through. Let's go. DJ T Reed, DJ K, what's good? DJ G Kenny, what's happening? All right. So, like I said, lots of stuff to talk about and stuff. I did want to ask you guys a question, and I want you to put this in the comments and stuff, whether you're watching this on repeat or my guys that are in here and stuff right now. Would you be interested if I moved the show to like an afternoon slot, like a 12 or a 1 o'clock slot? Like, would you guys like that? Or do you like that it's in the evening and the same time that I have it? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the way of people's evening, but I mean, you have the choice to tune in or tune out, whatever you want to do. But it seems like the majority of the streamers and stuff that I see, they do their streaming for, especially a podcast, they do it mainly towards the afternoon time period. And they seem to get a pretty good amount of traction and stuff. But would you guys be interested in me moving to a afternoon slot, or would you rather me stay that, after dinner slot on Thursdays? And just let me know in the chat and stuff. I'm just curious. Somehow, some way, I'm going to put up a poll and just see what you guys would prefer and stuff, or what other people who come across the post would prefer. Okay, so let's see. DJ Lord Geo, what's good? He said evenings work best for me. DJ G Kenny says evenings don't bother me. I'm cool either way. DJ K. It looks like it's kind of, if it is what it is. Like a couple people say evening. So, okay. All right. The common consensus sounds like it's going to be evening. So I don't know. I was going to try a test run and stuff like that, but we'll keep things as they are. Another thing, last night I had a crash and burn when it comes to Twitch. If you're watching me and stuff on Twitch right now, I do apologize for last night. Last night at about 11:30, close to 12 o'clock, I got on Twitch to perfect some of my, audio and make sure all the visuals and everything was set. and it was a disaster initially, but then I finally got it up and running. So I would like to tell you guys again to please go over to Twitch, create yourself an account, and follow me on Twitch. I am going to start doing Twitch. I've got everything set up in that room. I've got everything just about where I want it. I've done a test run last night. I may do another test run and stuff tonight just to check levels and stuff like that. But as far as the visual goes, it looks great and the audio sounds great. I just want to make sure I'm not too loud on there. It's all a process. It's all a process, but I just want to make sure that I'm able to get on Twitch and be successful as far as sound and picture and stuff goes. So just getting that stuff out the way. In other news, how did you guys like the series that we had of interviews? I put 3 back to back, got them in and out, in and out, in and out. And all 3 had some great knowledge and stuff for you guys. So I hope you were able to take away from that anything that you needed. Hopefully you heard something new that you didn't know about, and hopefully you learned something, because I know I did. So, I take something away from each one of those guys, and we're going to have some more interviews and stuff in the foreseeable future. I'm working on some other ones. It'll probably be more like the March time frame before I can get it in. But I can tell you right now that after the last weekend in February, like I have an event that's coming up Friday, and then next week I've got a Saturday event, which is a wedding. After that event, I'll have one weekend off, and then I don't know about you guys, but the calendar, it just goes crazy after that point. Like I'm on, and it doesn't stop until the end of June. So it's going to be a lot of content coming your way. I'm hoping to be able to stream for our 10,000 subscribers, because we are on the doorstep. We are 179, I think, 179 subscribers away from hitting 10,000, which is beyond my belief. We're finally on the doorstep, ready for the door to open to 10,000. I told you I was going to do something different when 10,000 gets here, and I am setting that up as well. So a lot of things coming your way, social media wise, a lot of things coming your way through the business as far as me DJing. So if you love the content and stuff I put out, it is going to be coming at you in waves and different forms. So you make sure that you are following me on as many platforms as you can, because we're going to be putting out a lot of stuff. So with that being said, hold on. I tell you what, man, you just can't. Oh, Lord, people they don't value your time. It's nuts. All right, let's do 2 separate channels, so you're helping. That's crazy. That's crazy. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys are always so great. I mean, you guys are in here and stuff early, on time. It's nuts. It's nuts. All right. I really appreciate you guys. So let's jump into topics and stuff today. I've got 3 great topics and stuff for you. One that you guys always love to talk about, and it just keeps coming up because I keep seeing stuff in DJ Idea sharing, and I gotta speak on it and stuff, man. So let's jump right into it. First thing we want to talk about is, why do the budget DJs get all the gigs? Why do they get all the gigs? You know why? It's only because of pricing. It's only because of pricing. The main reason that anybody who budgets less, who is on a budget, books a DJ who is under the budget that you have set, is because of their price. Do you know that underpriced DJs don't have to have social media, don't have to have any type of video information on them. They don't have to show you anything. All they have to do is hit the right number for the customer, and it doesn't matter what they have in their repertoire. It doesn't matter what their setup, anything like that looks like. Like, none of that matters. I mean, what world is that we live in where the customer doesn't care really anything around that, just that you just fit in the budget? I mean, I thought about this the other day, and I said to myself, that would be crazy. Like, on your most important day, because you have this preconceived notion about how much a DJ should cost, you don't even do your due diligence to make sure that your DJ is great. I mean, you don't go to hear him at another event. You don't ask somebody else if he's great. You don't look for his social media content. You don't look for his website. You're just basically going in and saying, I need an affordable DJ. Can you do my wedding? And if you are $600, $700, you're in. If you don't believe me, check out this next slide right here. So I saw this. This was in DJ Ideas sharing. Appreciate the homie Cedric Jones putting this in. He put in here, get free quotes from professionals in minutes. Book your wedding DJ from just $600. And this is on bark.com. I don't use bark.com. I don't know what bark.com and stuff is. But here's your competitors. Here is your competitors. This is why in your area, this guy is booked more often than you are. This DJ here is booked more often because all he's doing is saying, well, everybody the couple is saying everybody I've talked to has just been way too overpriced. How much do you charge? And all they hear is your low dollar rate. And then they say, okay, let's go there. They don't value you and stuff at all. They don't value what you bring to the table. This is why we have to be, as a community, way more in unison. We have to have I want to say similar pricing. When you shop your competitors in the area, you're not trying to be matched up with the low guys. You should be fitting right in the middle of somebody who's $200 to $300 lower than you and somebody who's $500 to $600 higher than you. You should be fitting right in that sweet spot. And it all depends on your area. I don't know where this particular source and stuff is from. I know good and well that it would be hard fetched to find a TJ in the New York, New Jersey area for a wedding for this much. I could tell you that. Maybe in California, it's even lower. It's even higher and tougher to get a DJ that's $600. But this is the competition. This is who we are up against. And this is also who is shooting down the name of the DJ. When somebody right now, when couples think DJ, they think somebody who just comes in and plays music. Their job is too easy. Why pay them some absurd amount of money? There's no value in us. When somebody hears band, they hear eloquent. They hear, oh wow, they really went all out. They have a whole live band. But when they hear DJ, it's like, oh man, that's easy. All he's doing is pressing buttons. This is why we all got to be on the same accord because of the value of a DJ. We've got to raise that number back up to mean something. We've got to have the quality to go behind it. I had a guy, sorry, I just thought about this. I had a guy comment on one of my previous videos, something we talked about on this very show. I had a guy come on my comments and he said, I've been a DJ for over 25 years and I've never heard of somebody saying that the aesthetics of a DJ, that's how a coordinator or a planner would pick you. I almost responded to him, but then I remember what my grandmother said, you can't talk to a fool. And I say that because that guy doesn't know that times have changed. If you've been a DJ for 25 years, then you know that when you start from when you started and now, things are much different. Things are totally different. Now, to bring the prestige of a DJ and stuff back up, you have to almost look the part, like you fit in there, like you come as a package to what's being sold out there. You have to look the part, not physically yourself, but your equipment does. You can't come in there to a venue or an event or a wedding with beat up speakers, with monstrosity speakers, with wires showing, with cables being run and not being taped down, with, you know, bad sound, bad microphones, corded microphones. You can't do that. There's just certain things that you can't use and stuff anymore if you want to be taken seriously. I'm not saying you have to go out and buy the biggest and baddest, but you have to take pride and put in the time and money that goes along with being reputable. That's the only way that you can warrant the price that you're going to be offering. I say that because my motto is this. This is my current motto. I live by this. My prices are based on my talent, not your budget. So I'm okay. I'm okay if somebody says, hey, I would like to know what your services and stuff are. Cool. I'll send you a brochure. Here's all of my services. They look at it. They don't respond. I hit them back. Hey, just checking to see if you wanted to, you know, roll with us. Oh, I don't know. Do you offer discounts? No, I do not. Did you, you know, and I want to ask, did you ask the venue if you offer discounts? Did you ask the caterer did you ask the photographer if you offer discounts? You're asking me that because you don't value the DJ. But if you're a reputable DJ, no, you don't offer discounts. You definitely don't offer discounts. These guys do. These guys do. So you have to make yourself reputable. I just watched recently Monique on Club Shay Shay. And there's just like this 40-second clip that I want to show you guys. And if you just replace award with, I guess, longevity or time you've been a DJ, this, what she says and stuff on this truly applies to what we're talking about. Check this out right here.
I'm like, what you see is what you get. I am not going to, especially now, why ever would I audition when I've got the highest award that you can get in this business called acting? And why would I do that?
Right.
Because once I do that, I devalue me. If you can't look at my work and say, that's what we want, then no, thank you.
Right.
Like they'll call, they'll send emails and they'll say, what's Monique availability? None of your business. I don't know you. So you're just going to send an email and want to know what's my availability. I'm offer only. I am offer only. So again, we got to be careful what we say yes to. What Sidney Poitier say? It's not how many times you say yes. Mm-hmm. It's how many times you say no.
Now, I heard that, and I could not agree with that more. I could not agree with that more. I shouldn't have to audition with all the information that I've put out. I should not have to audition for a couple. That's not having a boastful head or a big head or ego or anything like that. I just shouldn't have to audition if I have been doing this for so many years. I've got enough footage out on me for you to determine, or enough information out on me for you to determine whether or not I'm a good fit for your event. And you will have, once you have that longevity, you will have the means to be able to say yes and no to whatever you want to whatever you want to. You can pick and choose your gigs. Most of us and most people who watch me, I know for a fact the age group that watches me probably has been DJing for at least 7 and up years. I don't have a lot of beginner DJs that watch me. I usually have seasoned DJs that watch me. So this information is to those who have already been into the game. If you're just starting, I know why you have to start at that low budget. I get it. But I'm talking to the people who've been in the game for 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, still charging these prices. Like, if you're going to do it as a hobby, then just do your friend's wedding, but don't put your information on something like Bark. Don't put your information on anything that advertises you as a DJ, because you're devaluing the services that people in your area provide, that others in your area provide. Let me know in the comments and stuff down below what you guys think and stuff about that. I had to get that off my chest because that was something that just keeps coming up. It keeps coming up because we are disconnected as a community. We are. We definitely are. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you agree, if not. Cool. All right, what we got in the chat? You guys saying some crazy stuff in there. All right. Next topic. Let's dive back into this sucker. I needed some water. Now, I needed a little help and stuff with this one. I want full opinion and stuff on this topic. I am still trying to figure out if playing classic songs during the evening or the latter portion of the evening, is that just a gig by gig thing, or is that something that we should be standing on altogether? Do you guys do this? Let me give you an example. So 2 weddings ago, not this last one, I'm gonna put out a video before, but I think I have a video out on the one before that. 2 weddings ago, and I saw the homie Aaron Strawn talk about this as well. 2 weddings ago, I was DJing and playing, I do like I normally do. The way that I set up my sets is, the classics and stuff come first. Then kind of that mid-range, that turning point and stuff comes, and then we're all the way live at the end. And it's like nothing is off limits, based, within the guidelines of the couple. And usually for dinner, I'm playing classic music too. Now, it's not just like, sway back and forth classic music. Like I'm playing songs during dinner where you can kind of tap your feet, or, you just kind of bob and stuff a little bit. It's not necessarily dancing, but it's like that feel good music. And then right out of the gate, I'm usually playing classic songs. Now, if classics are working, if I've got people out on the dance floor and it's thick and people are staying, people are not exiting the dance floor, I stay in classics. I stay in classics for maximum 45 minutes to an hour. That's the max. That's only if they're dancing. If they're not dancing, we probably hit 20 to 30 minutes, if that, and then we move on. Because now I've given you an opportunity to dance and you didn't take it. And this is not just me playing 1 or 2 classics. This is me playing different genres of classics, whether it be country, whether it be rock, whether it be disco, whether it be like Motown and stuff like that, whether it be any of those. And I've sprinkled in some slow songs and stuff in there too, so you've had an opportunity to dance with the person you came with. Now, I know I'm not the only one that gets this problem, but when you get to the latter part of the evening where it's like the last hour and a half or the last hour, sometimes you get those older couples that come up and say, hey, can we get a little like Footloose or something like that now? Or can we get a little bit of Mustang Sally. What about some shag and beach music? Can we get like some Temptations and stuff right now? Can we get some Rolling Stones and stuff right now? Can we play some Neil Diamond and stuff during this last hour? And I'm thinking to myself, the first thought that goes in my mind is hell no. You know, that's the first thought that hits my mind. That's not what I say. But I kind of look out of the dance floor like, you know, if this microphone was that person that asked that, I kind of do this number right here and lean over, look at the dance floor and see that it's filled with people of the age group of the couple. And I just so politely either give them a lie or I tell them straight up, no, you know, we've kind of already done that. I may give you one more slow song, but we're kind of past that and stuff now. Or, you know, the common DJ lie, you know, it's a little white lie. It is. I'll see if I can get it on. Let me see if I have it. Okay, 1 second. Let me go and find that. Yeah, come back in just a little bit. Let me make sure that, you know, we're good to play that. You know, we've used all of these excuses and stuff before. But the question is, should you actually go back and play them? Should you actually use that? I'm sorry, I'm laughing and stuff because those people get so upset. I asked this question because of how upset people get. Because if you don't play that song that they asked for, that's the people who you get that's kind of wild. The cues and the oh man, this guy or they go ask the couple or the couple's parents to come over and ask for more classic music, or they send somebody else. Could you play this or could you play that? Because they feel like, you know, it'll get the party going. Now they haven't danced or they did dance. I've given everybody an opportunity, and I'm an opportunist DJ. I give everybody an opportunity on the dance floor. Everybody. If you don't take the opportunity, you cannot blame me for not taking the opportunity because I gave it. I put it right there in front of you. I put hits and stuff, and you either told your spouse, I don't like this song. It's too loud out there. The lights and stuff are everywhere. I don't like dancing. But you can't come ask me for a classic song that you're not going to dance to, that you feel like, or you, all of a sudden your DJ gene kicks in and now all of a sudden, you know, you remember when your old high school back in 1964 or something came in and now all of a sudden you want to play that song and you want to play the song that got the people going back then. That's not how that works. You can request me all day whenever I'm in the oldie set. And why didn't you ask for that song when I'm in the oldie set? Did you like what I was doing then? And that's why you didn't request it? I don't understand this whole format thing when it comes to these guests and stuff, when they're just kind of just sitting around or they just feel the need to come ask me something. And, you know, I always have those guests too at these venues. You know, I'm set up right here and I'm not like all the way against the wall, and like they set a table like right over here to the left, and you can kind of see people out of your peripheral, and they're usually older, and you know, you can see them talking amongst each other, and then somebody walks over to you and you know it's going to be an old song. You know they're going to ask you for an old song. It's like, why? You've sat there the whole time and watched me, and now you didn't ask when I was playing the oldies. So why are you coming over now wanting to let me know, guys, please let me know in the comments how you handle this. Because there's no right or wrong way. It may be per the circumstance, but I'm starting to get these more and more. Now, the wedding that I did last and the wedding that I'm about to do coming up next week, we won't have any problems. It's mainly oldies the majority of the evening. So I won't play newer music. It's just mainly oldies, which is fine with me. It's totally fine. But if the roles were reversed and I'm playing oldies and some younger people come up to me and say, hey, any way you can play something a little bit more current? It's easier for me to do that because I know that the younger people are probably going to dance to what they've asked for if it's a reasonable request. So let me know in the comments and stuff down below what you guys think. Let me see what the chat thinks because I'm always so confused over this. Footloose. Jay, when they come up, have DJ Magic Mike touchdowns. Mike, you see this? You see this, Mike? G Kitty is hilarious. G Kitty is hilarious. Oh man. Or the uncle that DJ back. See, y'all know what I'm talking about. Every event, there's always that one guy that comes up to you and they're so fascinated with your setup and they say, man, I remember when I used to do it and stuff, man, we had to carry crates and all that stuff in. I'm like, that's great. We also had corded phones back in the day, and we also had like computers and stuff these days that kind of take the place of all that stuff that and we had car phones and stuff then too, and we had vehicles that didn't drive you around. Like, I mean, come on, guy. Like times have changed. Stuff is different. It is easier to be a DJ. That's why there's so many. Back during those times, you didn't have a whole bunch of people. Everybody was an in-home DJ, but wasn't scratching or mixing music. They were just playing their music on a record. That was their version of DJing. And sometimes that's what they mean. Man, when I used to DJ, yeah, when you used to sit in your house and switch the records over. Yeah, that's exactly what you're talking about. Man, when I used to go over here, we used to do it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Times have changed, though. We're going to do it a little different tonight. I hope you like it. Let me know at the end of the night if you make it that long. Let's talk about it. It's crazy. Philip Tan, I can't understand why they are asking, though. If you're playing what they like, they don't feel the need to make requests. It's only when you play stuff they don't know that motivates them to ask. Well, here's the thing, Philip. That's not the case. I mean, when I play oldies, I play every genre of oldies and I play the hits. I play songs that everybody should know. I mean, just the typical songs in certain styles and stuff to make it so it all blends well. But it's the same. So, okay, like, I don't know. I haven't come across a couple who has not had somebody at the event that didn't know September by Earth, Wind and Fire. I haven't come across that yet. I have not crossed that bridge yet. I don't know of a wedding that I've played September at and somebody didn't know it. You can play disco if you play any of that stuff. You play Dancing Queen, you play Staying Alive, you play any of those tracks. People know this is common music that's being played. So I don't know why they're asking and stuff either. I think that they're just bored and tired of hearing the youngest kids' music later because they're wondering, well, why don't we just stick with the older music? Stuff has got to change. We can't just play that all night. That's not what the couple wants. The couple is 20 years younger than you. You got to play music for them. The West Coast Don, what's happening, man? Appreciate you stopping through from Twitch and stuff, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. So yeah, let me know and stuff in the comments and stuff down below what you guys think about that, because I'm still tossing that one up. All right. Last one before we get into Q&A. Make sure you guys get your questions and stuff ready and stuff so we can do some Q&A stuff here at the end. All right. Last thing I want to talk about. All right. So I want to talk about this young man right here. I want to talk about Santi. If you watch Nick Spinelli, you know exactly who Santi is. Santi is the assistant of Nick Spinelli, who was a DJ up in New Jersey. He doesn't have a full DJ background, but he has learned how to DJ over the years. And the reason I'm highlighting him and stuff right now, and I want you guys to definitely give him a follow and check out his content. He is doing this series and stuff right now where every week he is going to a club in his area. And sometimes he knows the DJ, sometimes he doesn't know, but he's just going in there and they're letting him film, and he is highlighting the DJ, listening to what the DJ plays. And I watched the first 3. I think he's got 4 videos on it, but I watched like the first 3, and I was absolutely fascinated. I've been trying myself to think, if I can get out and get into some spots and listen to some other DJs, but I just don't have the urge and stuff to go out and stuff like that anymore. I've got too much here that I could be doing that is, I guess, what you want to call, I don't know, just available for me to be able to do. I just feel like going out is a waste of time and waste of money. Now, what he's doing is not a waste of time. What he's doing is not a waste of money. What he's doing is absolutely brilliant to me. If you go watch the videos that he has out, he's going to do a 52-week series. He's going to try to do going out at least once every week for an entire year to check out different DJs. You would be absolutely amazed at some of the music that is in certain areas as far as clubs and stuff go, especially if you're like me and you're not a club goer like that anymore, that you would rather kind of chill at the house. He goes in and he doesn't care about, ads and anything. So it's not going to be any ads really on the video because he's listening to live music. The music and stuff that's on there there's some tracks on there that make you just want to dig in crates. You're looking at what the response is for different groups and styles of people. So like if it's a hip hop and R&B scene, you're looking at songs that work, and you're looking at songs that are great together, that mix well together. If it's an EDM or a house type party at the club, you're looking for songs and stuff that mix well, songs that you never thought to put together, and you're hearing other DJs that you may not see or who have content for you to see. You're seeing these guys, and it's giving you great ideas. It's almost like a pick-me-up as a DJ. It's almost like an injection of ideas. And then Santi kind of cuts into the video, and he kind of walks you through it and tells you, what happens when you go through a down point. What is he playing at the down point? He keeps you interested in the video because of how he has structured it. And when you listen to it, I don't know about you guys, but I get ideas, a lot of ideas. I've created this show off of YouTube. I've created, my Twitch setup and stuff off of YouTube. I've created my DJ setup off of YouTube. Like everything as far as knowledge goes, I've found the majority of it from YouTube. And sometimes you don't get to hear everybody. You can't hear everybody. But when somebody is highlighting multiple people, you take the opportunity to listen to that because it's almost like he's kind of doing the work and stuff for you. But definitely check out his channel and check out his 52-week series. You will not be disappointed. You will not. I already have downloaded some music based on some of these videos because I love the combinations and stuff that are being used and stuff like that. Now, these guys are well above any type of style that I do. These guys that he's going to see are like next level DJs, but still the idea is still there. I may not be able to get to it like that DJ, but I can get to it. I can definitely get to it. I can put my own spin and stuff on it. And that's why I want to use Twitch and stuff to be able to take that and make it my own. To be able to practice some different things. I mean, these are just some great ideas by both of these guys. But Santi is the one that's out in the field. Nick, he gives you a show every week. So he talks to you and tells you, things you need to know about wedding DJ, which is fantastic. But Santi is out in the field doing the club scene, showing you what these DJs and stuff offer, what they are doing out there. And I cannot commend him enough for doing that. I cannot commend him enough. He is really giving some great information. And if you guys will just take the time to go check him out, follow him, subscribe to him, and go watch that 52-week series as he's doing it. I think he's on week 5. You will not be disappointed. You will not. I promise you. Check that out. So I just wanted to highlight him. Tell him I sent you. He loves stuff like that. Tell him I sent you if you definitely want to check it out. But it's some good stuff. It's in the Philadelphia, New Jersey area that he's highlighting too. Just in case you want to know where these clubs and stuff are, it's Philadelphia, New Jersey, where he's mainly going. So definitely check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Give him some subscribers and stuff out there. You definitely won't be disappointed. All right. So now we're at everybody's favorite part. Let's do some Q&A. Bring your questions. Don't be so technical on the questions. Let's just ask some general questions. It's so much easier. I mean, I don't know how many watts a certain speaker has. I haven't checked out every single speaker that's on the market. I don't know what what is the make of the inside of a Rain 1? Just ask simple questions. It's really easy. I'm not the technical guy, even though I do a lot of technical stuff, but I research just like you guys. So bring your questions, bring them on. And while we're waiting for those to come in, let me just tell you, we will be back next week, 7 p.m. EST, with more content and stuff for you. I hope you guys are enjoying everything that we are putting. Well, I keep saying that I am putting out and stuff right now, but I just want to run this stuff by you as it comes across. I couldn't wait to get that first topic out of the way today. I've been really antsy to talk about that today and get that out to you guys. All right, so let's do it. Hey, Book, do you do tech talk? Got a DVS problem in Serato? I am not the technical person. The person that you need to talk to and watch their stream and ask that question to. I ask most questions that are super technical is Cleveland Terry. You definitely need to ask Cleveland Terry. I will give that man his props. He deep dives and stuff into everything. I would have to research that. All right, what else we got here? Hold on a second. Do you feel stress before your wedding? No. The only time that I feel stressed is when I haven't gotten information that I have asked for from either the couple or the planner, and right before introductions. For some reason, those are my two most stressful parts. Stress comes to me when I've asked a couple to give me something, and I've asked, and I know it's a busy week for them, and I know it's a busy 2 weeks, but like I'm asking for this because I need it, and it's not done, and here we are day of, and still haven't given me that. I mean, I've gotten formal dances and stuff day of the event, and maybe I should do a topic on that. I've gotten formal dances day of an event, and, didn't have time to really test a whole lot of stuff. Had to find wherever the song is. And Lord, please let it be an easy song, because if it's a tough song to find, I've had that too, where I've literally gotten it right before the ceremony started. Like, it's nuts, and that is stressful. But for the most part, just walking into a wedding, no, I am not stressed. Good question. Let's see. DJ Jeet Chicago, what do you do for health insurance? I have individual health insurance. I have a buddy of mine who offers health insurance. That I just get like a basic, like high deductible type plan and stuff because I really don't. Let me just knock on wood because I don't want to say that and then something happen. I really don't go to the doctor and stuff. Like I've been fortunate to not be sick over the last 2 years. I usually only get sick once a year. I've had COVID one time back in 2020 when everybody pretty much had it. And I've just, I try to stay out of the doctor's office as much as I can. All right, DJ Metro NYC. I asked CT earlier, what do you think about DJ live streams on TikTok? Okay. So I saw that question and stuff on there, and I was hoping you would ask it and stuff here tonight. I don't know about you guys, but when I go on TikTok and I see DJs streaming on there, I kind of cringe. Because it's so different than DJs who DJ on Twitch. Like the DJs who DJ on Twitch, it seems like it's more entertaining, but the DJs that are on TikTok, I don't know. It almost seems like all of them are like the same. They all playing like some old slow music. You can't really do like on screen stuff. Like I love all the stuff that Twitch is about to let me do. I truly do love it because I didn't have a room that is aesthetically pleasing. So I did a lot of stuff on green screen and it's working out pretty well. But I'm not a fan of the DJs on TikTok. I mean, if it's your cup of tea, it's your cup of tea because, I've looked on YouTube and I've, kind of studied some of the DJs and stuff that have been on there. And when they're on there, if you're on there for a considerable amount of time, they put more eyes on you. So, if you're on there for an hour, maybe 2 hours, then maybe it does benefit you because you get more eyes on you, but you got to be willing to put in that time to get more eyes on you. With Twitch, you kind of develop a following just as you would do with any other social media platform. You ask for follows and they kind of put you out based on your tags and stuff like that. They'll suggest you and stuff based on how often and stuff you actually come on. So I like it. I'm not on Twitch. I don't want to be on Twitch to gain any type of followers. I don't have to be partner or anything like that. I just want Twitch as an outlet to first. I am so mad at myself for letting myself disconnect from the music and stuff that I love. And I am too focused on the wedding music that I play. And for those who know what I'm talking about, Twitch is about to be my outlet. Twitch is about to be a way for me to be able to play as much as I want to without having to be in some crowded bar or some crowded place. It just allows me to play whatever I want to play. Anything. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. Literally. So that's what I love about it. I would say Twitch over TikTok. All right, Santi's breakdown of Nick's set was pure gold. Oh yeah, Cleveland Terry is fire, absolutely. Okay, I've done a few gigs up top. My favorite was the Brownstone Load and Trash. Wait a minute. Okay, I've done a few gigs up top. I don't know. You may be talking to somebody else. I'm not sure. DJ G Kenny, Book, do you see yourself ever buying another controller? No. I've got other things that I want to focus on. I think I'm good with what I got, at least for a hot minute. I mean, I've got the latest and greatest since 2019. I've got 3 of the latest and greatest. I should be good because I'm going to have all of them active this year. I thought about selling my 1000 SRT. Now I'm going to use it for Twitch. I thought I needed the Rev 7 and needed to make sure I can use it and make it work. It's in rotation. The big boy setup, it's in rotation. So everything is going to be used in 2024. So I don't need any more controllers. I need to be done. All right. Book, how much was that cup? Those Stanleys, the size run like $50. You guys pay attention to some of the weirdest stuff when I'm on here. So my lady and stuff wanted me to buy her a Stanley Cup. I bought her a Stanley Cup. The place that I bought it from, that was called REI, and they asked me if I wanted to do a membership. Well, they had some other stuff that I liked in there, so I did a membership. They gave me like $30 to $35 for signing up on the membership. I took that $30 to $35 and bought a Stanley Cup. Do I like this thing? It's usable. It's great. I use it because my other Yeti is not clean at the moment, so I switched to it. It does the same thing. I'm just trying to make sure I get my water. That's all. G5, you killed me, man. DJ Magic Mike in the house. What's happening, my guy? What's your favorite part of being a DJ? What drives you to keep going? To be totally honest with you, finding new ways to play music is my favorite part of DJing. Making a crowd rock all night is what keeps me going. Having those events where what I've put together in my head is now in front of me and it has this effect. That is what keeps me going. Doing stuff like this, Twitch and YouTube, is what saved my DJ career. So it's kind of a 3-part answer and stuff there, but that's what I love about DJing, is just being able to mix and find new ways to mix and be creative. And then the results of that is what makes me love it. More gigs, more people dancing, more wows. Look, if you can get wows from 20-year-olds, you're doing something right. Okay? You're doing something right. If you can get wows from 20-year-olds, because it takes a lot to wow them. So I can get wows from 20, 30, 40s, and 50s. Still working on them 60s and 70s. We talked about that tonight. All right, Wayne, a DJ Island Boy, have you ever had a boy to ask you to give her a list of all the music you have? No. I've never had anybody ask me to put a list down, and I would never type that or write that down. That's weird. Not every song that I have, that's weird. I've got way too many songs. I mean, that's thousands of songs. Okay, he didn't mean boy, he meant bride. No, and this is what I tell couples and stuff. It's like, don't ask me to play certain songs. Don't ask me to play certain songs because you're not a DJ. You don't know if that song's going to work. We're not here to play certain songs. We are here to play the songs that work. So tell me what genre of music you like, and I will play the songs that work. Trust me. That's how it goes for me. Okay, one more. When do you delete a lead after you send a proposal, or when should you follow up? I've got a whole thing on this, my guy, but I'll tell you right here. And I probably give more leeway. I probably need to cut back on one of these, but I give more leeway for a lead. I literally give them almost a month. Now, I heard Nick on his show says he pretty much, you got a week to book, but that is a machine up there in New Jersey and stuff. They're a machine. They can afford to give these people 1 week and then be gone because they know somebody's going to come up right behind them. I get it. For me and stuff here, I'm not going to say leads are spaced out, and Mike can attest to this. leads are not spaced out, but I value the leads. So as they come in, I give them multiple opportunities to tell me no. So lead comes in. First of all, I always respond within the hour. Within an hour, I respond. So unless they've done it at I've had people 1 o'clock in the morning do it. I don't do anything overnight. Lead comes in. I send them a brochure. If I don't hear back from the brochure, I give them a week. Boom. I'm sending out did you still need our services? The next one, hey, just wanted to stop in and see if, and did you need any more information from me? The next one, hey, we can only hold your day and stuff for 1 more week. And the last one is, sorry, we had to reopen your day. So that's the process I go through. Now, it's going to be different in different areas. It's just like that because they're shopping. That's why they haven't just gone with you. I've found that the people who are really interested in you reply faster to you. They stay on their email and stuff. And a lot of these people, they're looking at the email. If you go to Honeybook, if you use Honeybook, you can see when people read the email. You literally can. So take that in consideration. All right. More entertainment. Do you ever find yourself comparing your setup and yourself to other DJs' setup? I look and see what other DJs and stuff have, but I'm more concerned to what first is easier to me and then looks the part. That's what matters to me the most. So if you show me a piece of gear from somebody and it makes sense to have in my setup, then I'll probably add it to my setup. But I'm not here to copy your full setup. I don't want your full setup. I want ease and everything to look pleasing. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. That other stuff is just wants. I'm always trying to figure out a way to be able to pack up and leave within 30 to 45 minutes. If my setup is costing me more than that, as far as time, it's too long. That's too long. I don't want it. That's something I got to take out. So that's the goal. 30 to 45 minutes after the event's over, I want to be loading into the trailer so I can pull off. I don't want to be there all night. So no, I try not to compare myself or copy others. If I see something you have that's makes sense to me, I probably will look into getting it. All right, DJ G5. All right. There's a TikTok studio when you integrate OBS with it. Okay, DJ J. Okay, G Kenny, Jay, was it a process to handle your YouTube hate? Did it ever make you want to quit or become depressing? Asking because Cleveland had been talking about that a lot. A lot of haters, not what he wanted. Yeah, it didn't become depressing. It did at first because nobody talks about that side of it when I first started YouTube. So when I did get haters and stuff like that, I wondered, what I was doing wrong, and I thought I had to change something. I'll give you, for instance, within the first 2 years of YouTube, I was saying in my videos, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in your bride and groom for the second time today. And some cat came on there and said, hey man, you need to stop saying that it's the second time today. It was one or the other. He was saying something, but he was saying that I need to stop saying it like I was saying it, because it's not proper and you disrespect. He went into a whole rant, and I was like, whoa, am I saying something bad? Have I been saying something wrong? All this, it made me question. But now I'm just like, thank you for watching with a smile. I mean, sometimes I just sit back and laugh. Because my answer, I literally want to be like, well, where's your content so I can see it? Let me see what you have. So let's see if you did it better than I did. Where's your content? That's what I want to ask sometimes. But look, everybody gets hate. Everybody. So I let it roll off my shoulder. It doesn't make me want to quit. But I know I saw Cleveland, man. Cleveland, he gets touched and stuff by it. He gets perturbed when you poke the bear one too many times. But he's got to be getting a lot of hate. Cleveland has almost 50,000 subscribers. You know he's got to get some hate in there because people, I'm sure, will question stuff he says because of how technical he is. I'm sure they will, and it's just because like he does his due diligence. And they don't like it. He's got facts to go behind him, so let that man live. All right, DJ, the West Coast Don, do you find more of your couples request the black or white speakers? Does it make a huge difference in them? Now that, I have not seen that it makes a difference. What I was saying in the speaker video a while back is that I like the columns because it's a little bit more sleeker than the old school box speakers. When it comes to weddings, I think the columns it kind of takes down that bulkiness and makes you look a little bit more streamlined and things like that. As far as the color of the speakers, no, I haven't run into any issues with the color of the speaker, and I hope I never do. Please, I hope I never do. Let's see. DJ Metro NYC. I have to try Twitch more. I see if it works. It's just trying to get my demo to switch over to Twitch. Yeah. And once you can get it up and going, and that's been the major holdback and stuff for me, like it takes a lot to get it going. It's almost like Honeybook. It takes a good bit to get it going, but boy, once you get it going, it looks great. And I know nothing. I start from zero when I do these things. Like coming into a lot of the stuff I do now, like this whole setup right here, I didn't know how to do any of this when I started. I mean, I know how to hook up cables, but I don't know how to do any of this. Yeah, you can definitely get loose on Twitch. All right, DJ Kinfolk, what's going on, man? How do you feel about using stems doing your gigs? To me, it seems like people with it and some people not with it. Yeah, if you check out any of my videos, I use stems. I love stems. I love stems. I love how you can be very creative with stems. I love stems. I will forever use stems as long as it is available to me. I used to be so mad because I couldn't find acapellas and stuff like that. Some of my record pools didn't have acapellas and acapella ins or acapella outs or any of that stuff. Now I can create them. It's so much better. So much better. I love it. Sips of water. This guy. DJ Kinfolk, do you see stems? Do you use stems during your gigs? Absolutely. Absolutely. Catching another one live. What's this? Drake Farm Jake. Catching another one live. Who do you think is the most influential DJ that is on YouTube? That's tough, man. That's tough because there's a lot of dudes who definitely influenced me. But if I had to put a number one as far as importance to the community, in my eyes, it's Cleveland Terry. Cleveland Terry has probably the most unbiased channel that I can recall, and he's had it since the moment I started following him. Because I started following him before his channel blew up, and he was even authentic then. And he's still the same guy, maybe a little bit more annoyed, but still the same guy that he was then. So Cleveland Terry, if you don't follow him, you definitely need to. All right, DJ Kenny, facts. Everybody is doing the little 360 light tubes now. I don't know about those. Yeah, I'm still not sold on those. Marcellus is going to try to sell me on those when I go to the wedding and stuff down there in 2 weeks. Good luck. It's going to be a tough sell. Haters always hate no matter what. Dust off and keep them rolling. Look, without haters, There's no us. You must be doing something right if you got haters. People should be hating on you. People should be mad that you're doing better. Look, if you guys on here right now feel some type of way about haters and what people say and stuff about you, go watch any of Gary V's content. He'll stop you from thinking that mindset all the time. You will have much more faith in yourself after watching Gary V. Go watch anything Gary V, especially when they talk about haters. Gary V says, I get hated on every day. It must mean I'm getting closer to my goal. I mean, how can you put it any better than that? All right. Well, I got through all the questions. Man, you guys really killed in the stuff tonight, man. You guys came in. You just crushed it. I really, really, really appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you so much for another great night. Really, really, really appreciate it. Like I said, next week we'll be back 7 p.m. EST. So make sure you check us out. Twisted Transitions. We've got some more topics and stuff to talk about. I saved some for next week so that I wouldn't run out this week. If you can hit that like button before you get out of here, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm telling you, I'm reaching my goals this year. I'm more determined than ever, and I'm going to be everywhere. Everywhere. So if you haven't had a chance to follow me on Instagram, do so. Twitch, do so. It's the same handle, DJ JayBook. Follow me on both of those platforms. You can find all the stuff that is me, all the stuff that I'm doing. And then we'll be back here 7 p.m. so I can answer some of you guys' questions. Videos and stuff will be coming back next week. We got to get it going, man. I'm ready. 2024 is about to take off. So let's get it going. Hope you guys had a great time. Enjoy the rest of your night. Make sure you live in to strive, not to survive. We'll see you real soon. Peace, people.